create a course banner using Photoshop for your Angel course, what you want to do first is open up Photoshop, and then once you've got it open, click on File, New. And what works best in Angel would be somewhere between 600 and 700 pixels wide, so I'll go ahead and try 700 here, and about 250 pixels high. So once you've clicked OK, you now have a typical course banner. And so the next thing you want to do is import your favorite picture, and I picked a lake here, so I'll open that one up. And it's a pretty big sized picture, so I'll go ahead and move that file in there. And notice how I use the move tool. And as you can see, it's way too big. So the next thing I want to do is I'll go ahead and minimize this large image, or just close it. It's now all in this new untitled image. And as you can see, it's in the layer 1. You can get rid of the background layer because that becomes the new background layer. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then you can give it a name. Just call it background. And the next thing you want to do is resize that so that it fits in this banner. So in order to resize that background image, click on Edit, Transform, and Scale. And now you can first do it by the width and the height, and you can lock those in place, and then I'll go ahead and try 30%. So now it's resized to 30% less. And it looks a lot better, but I want to do a little more fine-tuning, so I make this picture a little bit bigger, and then I find the handles. As you can see, they're right here, and because it's locked, it'll keep the proper constraints or the proper proportions. Grab one of the corners. You can now drag it up and down to make the image bigger or smaller. And now you have more to put inside of this banner. And when you're done, all you have to do is click on the Enter key. That puts it into place. And so the next thing you want to do is create a text layer, because a lot of people want to put their course number on their course banner. So you grab the text tool and put a text box here, and now you can start typing. So if your course is Nursing 325 Fall 2012. Just type that in, and then to change the font size, highlight it and use this drop down to make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to pick 48. If I wanted to change the color, use the color picker. Pick a green here. Okay, that'll work. And then if you need to change the location, just use the move tool. And you can just move it around. And that's it. Then you click on File, Save for Web. And if you see this two-up view, then here's your original view and here's your compressed view. You always want to use JPEGs for photographs. and then you can use kind of in the middle, a little bit above the middle for the quality, and that should look about equal. And now you've only got a 53 kilobytes image, and then you can click on save, give it a name, and you're done. Open up your Photoshop image. Now double click that, opens up Photoshop, and so this is a typical coarse banner. It should be about 700 pixels wide and 2 to 300 pixels high. And so as you can see here, I'm going to pull the layer. This is the layers panel. If you don't have the layers panel, you go to Windows and then layers, and that opens and closes the layer panel. And so the text layer is above the background layer. The background is the image, and then the text layer is right above it. And to change the text layer, double click it right here on the T where it says T, and just change the text to whatever you want. And when you're ready to save it, click on Save As, and then pick JPEG because it's a photograph, and then click Save. And then you want to do quality probably medium or medium to high, so I usually do 7, and click OK.